We are day 2 in London, just left our travel lodge. It's I think about 8ish. Let me have a look. It's 8:46 and there's the airport, London Airport. London City Airport, so the small one, just opposite there. And we're going to walk today to the the Greenwich Foot Tunnel, which is about 4 miles from here. So let's go walking. Brought to my attention that while we were at the Turkish restaurant last night, I referred to it as a turkey restaurant. There was no offence meant by it, it was just the word that came to my mind. I have many words that come to my mind, not always make sense. So we were at a Turkish restaurant enjoying Turkish food and it was delicious. And here we are now back at the front on the Thames, or as Sue would call it, the Thames. And enjoying our walk. It says it's going to be dark cloud for an hour. We've certainly got that at the moment. Then it's supposed to lighten up, so let's hope it does. Got all these multi-million-pound flats going up, and then you've got this old building which I think looks a lot more prettier. 1832 that is. And then look, someone has chucked a hire bike, electric bike, into the mud. What an idiot. Yeah, I think that building looks a lot prettier than that building. This is where we are at the moment, on a path by the motorway. Not so pretty, but we're getting there. Sue's found a little path that leads onto the Thames footpath, and this has taken us into a little bird sanctuary. How lovely is this? Which you wouldn't think, because the motorway or the main road is just over there. And this, all peaceful. Lovely. Not better than a smelly road. Some swans down there. And we were on the opposite because we walked past the O2 yesterday. We were on that side walking, and now we're going to find a little pathway this way to walk on this side. But you wouldn't think you're in London, would you? Sometimes it's just dead. Apart from people working and building. What a lovely view. Sure how happy I would be to pay to live here, because that is locked in, doesn't really go anywhere, and has a distinct smell, and it's not pleasant. And I'm guessing people pay quite a bit of money to live here, but not good. But anyway, we're walking past it and we are enjoying our walk. Well, I don't know about you, but this road here that we've come onto looks very much Roman. Got some old houses, but I don't know, maybe it's not, maybe it is, but it looks a bit Roman to me. Pretty though. And we're away from the traffic, which is lovely. Rather nice trees. Nice kept conifers, I'm going to say, but it could be something else. That's where we were yesterday, on the other side. And this is where we are today. Officially now on the Isle of Dogs. And if the person who told us when we were on the boat yesterday is to be believed, this is where Henry VIII kept his dogs for hunting, because by all accounts round here was all marshland. Not that anymore. But yeah, good for pheasants and guinea fowl and things. Anyway, this is where we are. We're getting close to the tunnel now. I don't really know what you're going to come across it when you're on the front, but look, it's like a little kind of beach, but there's these geese down there making a right old racket. They're not Canadian geese, I don't know what they are. There's a few of them down there. Anyway, we're walking here. And I believe this still is the Isle of Dogs. Just thinking I'd be tempted to make a little pebbly beach somewhere. It's probably tidal, that's why they probably don't do it though. Some pretty scriptures here. This is a famous one, John 3:16. For God loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. So if God gave his Son and his Son is Jesus, then what's God's name? Must be Jehovah. Simple reasoning. But what a cloudy day today. I take for granted how big my garden is, but I do appreciate when people have small spaces, what they do with it. How lovely is that? It's pretty, isn't it? I'm guessing they come out through their window. Well, if they have to walk round, and then some people do nothing, which is a bit sad. Oh, there's a cat there. Staying out the way of Peggy. She ain't stupid, this cat. She's pretty good though, Peggy. We are looking for this footpath tunnel, and we reckon that's the exit over there. The glass dome. Because the last one we went in didn't have a glass dome, but it was circular. So I'm hoping round here will be another one that looks like that. Because there's a path, there's a tunnel under this Thames somewhere. But it's been a lovely walk. This has been really nice. Let Peggy off as well, she's loved it. We found a building with another glass dome, the same as the one over there. So I'm guessing this has got to be the foot tunnel. And it is. Here we go. Down we go again. We're down. And believe it or not, it looks very similar to the one we've done yesterday. Although this, we didn't see proper bolts here. Yeah, that looks quite a sturdy construction, but then this, the tiles here, looks just like yesterday's. And as you can see, it's a long tunnel, but don't look as long as it was. The reason that first bit was really all bolted is it was bomb damage during the war. So they had to repair it that way. But this obviously it didn't get to. How crazy is that? Peggy's having fun at least. I think we might find a coffee on the other way, on the other side maybe. Nice coffee. There we go. And there's the Cutty Sark. Oh man. Whew. I decided in my genius to run up the steps. That's clever, isn't it? Anyway. Supposed to be some markets around here. Gonna find somewhere for a coffee. We found Greenwich Market. There's the market. I think there's more store holders than customers. Well, there we go. Ooh, that looks a good place. Well, for a beer. Maybe a coffee. Fresh juice. Nice little market. There's several coffee shops trying to find somewhere. Even Costa, my favourite, and they let us down. No dogs. So we're in Starbucks. I got myself a coffee, and we've got a cheese panini. No, cheese what?
Cheese and ham toasty.
Cheese and ham toasty, and a
chicken mozzarella pizza.
Chicken
focaccia.
Mozzarella focaccia, something like that. Anyway, we're gonna have half each anyway. Sounds nice. A nice little cubby hole with the dog, chilled out. That'll do. Our tour boat again, and Peggy seems to have found the only twig in London. Well, stick, not really much of a twig, is it? Yeah, she seems to like it. But we're going to go on that once it turns up. It shouldn't be too long. Here we are on the boat again. Full boat as always. So, nice bit of room. Which seat to grab? So we've decided to grab the front. Off we go again. Cruising down the Thames again. And it's filled up. Another 2 people came. Man, it's crazy, isn't it? Hundreds of seats, all empty. But we're on the way to Tower Bridge, and then from there we're going to, where is it? Westminster. We're going to have a walk around Westminster. Here we are at Westminster, the Houses of Parliament. Having a lot of work done by the looks of it. But the bit that isn't looks quite nice. Man, it's tall. And the weather at the moment, it's okay. Not too bad. Have a little walk around this anyway, see what we can see. Come across this little wildflower garden. It's lovely. But look at the size of this crane. There's someone up here as well. Look at that. Imagine being up there. Working up there. Oh, that's a fair old height there, isn't it?
Big cherry picker.
Yeah, that is a cherry picker and a half. A lovely garden. Have a little wander through it. But if you work in the city of London too much, you end up like this. Can take no more. So it's best not to work here, I think. Just keep on going and live in southwest somewhere, which is nice. Visit here, but live in the southwest, by the sea, in the countryside. You know, people that work in London, they start to lose it. They start to really lose it. Yep, he's lost it. He's done too many trades in a bank and he's just completely lost it. It's a shame to see that happen. But it does, I'm afraid. That's what London city living can do to you. We find a lovely little garden outside of Rose Garden. Nice little park bench where we're going to have well, Peggy's going to have some water, but we're going to have some crisp and a drink and chill out. Yeah, very nice. How pretty this street is. Oh, is it real? Oh yeah, for a second then I thought they weren't real, but they are. Goes all the way down. Very nice houses as well. Don't know what that is over there, but it looks like a church of some sort. Maybe a school. Very pretty road. Like this. There's a little baby swan. And they try and eat your fingers a little bit, look. But that's all they can do. So for those that are ever worried about swans, they're harmless. Can't do anything but nibble. They're very cute, aren't they? Very cute. Look at that one. Oh, makes me laugh. Now Ruth, this one's for you. Black swan. See? We got a little baby one there and a black one there. Oh, and a white one there. They're all beautiful. Another sight river cruise now, and there's like 10 people on today. Getting busier. But we're right outside the London Eye. We are at Greenwich Park, making our way to the Royal Observatory. It's a lovely day at the moment. Beautiful. I think everyone's come to the park. Why not? There is the Royal Observatory, and it's supposed to be one of the best views in London, and you can see why. Look how beautiful that looks. Stunning. Beautiful. So this is the line, Greenwich Mean Time line, that they work out time on. I don't quite know how that works, but anyway, me and Sue have stood on both sides. But there it is, east and west. The Meridian line, whatever that means. We're now looking at the Queen's house. All accounts, it's got amazing artwork and all sorts in there, although I think it's a bit boring. But anyway, we're just walking past. Look at the weather now. Fantastic. Couldn't ask for much better, could you? Here we are back at the Thames. About half a mile to go. It's looking beautiful, isn't it? Not bad at all. See all the trees growing up the building there? That has been left to its own devices for quite a while, I'd imagine. We've had a good day. We're just discussing what we're going to eat now. Chicken fried rice. Oh, I don't know. Could be anything, couldn't it? Chicken and fried rice, spring rolls, prawn crackers, 17 miles, well deserved.